Okay, hi, this is Dean Cardinale from Worldwide Trekking, and I wanted to check in. It's been a little while since we've released a video on our YouTube channel for Worldwide Trekking, and I think just like all of you, the coronavirus situation has affected us all in a lot of ways, including here with Worldwide Trekking. As you can imagine, travel is down right now and we're not running a lot of trips, but I did want to check in. We're going to start posting videos again and kind of just update the viewers or subscribers and all of the people out there in YouTube land on what we have going on. We do really appreciate our subscribers, and over the last week when I was checking back into our videos, and I realized that one of our videos just broke over 1 million views, and we have close to 10,000 subscribers, that we really do truly appreciate the people that tune into our channel and to subscribe to our channel. So thank you very much for that. It's a pleasure to travel the world, and it's a pleasure to shoot these videos while I'm guiding and while we're doing things to bring in our adventures into everybody's world and let them see these faraway places. And also the whole purpose of Trek Tips was to help teach people about what they need to be aware of or what they need to learn before maybe they go on an adventure, whether it's an adventure with us or an adventure on your own. We're trying to share information. So we're trying to share information in a positive way to help people make their journeys safer, make their journeys more enjoyable, make it so they can go and maybe see places that they dream about with hopes of one day visiting. And I think that's where we are right now with the coronavirus situation. We are in a situation where obviously many people have been sheltered in place for the last month or two. They're slowly starting to have certain areas of the country reopen slowly, and things starting to get to where people can travel about and maybe go to shops or restaurants a little bit. We're based in Utah, so we are starting to slowly get to see some shops open, see some national parks starting to open, and people still practicing social distancing and all the guidelines, washing their hands regularly, and be really attentive to their own well-being and the well-being of the people around them. And that's what I think we're starting to see. As I talk to my overseas operations managers in Nepal regularly, in Tanzania, Iceland regularly, even contacting through Europe, down in Peru, Patagonia, and everywhere. As you could imagine, they are all in a similar situation where they're locked down, they're sheltered in place, there's travel restrictions, there's business restrictions, and from Nepal to Tanzania to Iceland down to Patagonia, they're all in a similar situation. Now, slowly, the middle of May, we're starting to see things slowly start to open up. It will be a while before we're back to traveling internationally, I think, months to come here. And we're hoping that things do head back to a normal direction. If you look back over the current situation, it was in March for us that things really started to escalate, and I was happy that in the beginning of March, I was happy in the fact that I had sent out a statement as I saw things start to escalate to all of the guests on our trips that were scheduled for trips over the summer, that just let them know that if things escalate, we will make sure that we protect their deposits by rescheduling trips and postponing things accordingly, which was what we did and we had to do. For me, we're first affected in for travel in April. I was supposed to go to the North Pole. I was supposed to take a small group over the Arctic sea ice and travel to the North Pole towing sleds. A really amazing adventure, Arctic adventure, self-supported, unassisted trip to the North Pole. So for the second year in a row, that was postponed. Last year we had a problem with the flight onto the ice. This year the coronavirus struck, and that was the first trip that was directly affected. Was supposed to fly out April 1st. And then soon after that, things really locked down, and we started to see everybody just being affected by having to stay home, not work. And I'm shooting this video. This is the first video that I'm able to shoot in our new office. We have a new office as of last year, and this is our video studio. So I'll be able to, in the future, shoot gear trek tips here and different types of videos that we shoot in the studio like we did in our past studio. So this is the new studio setup. I've spent the last month since that trip canceled in April doing a lot of stuff that I would have normally neglected in the past. I get so busy traveling from one trip to the next that I really had a lot of time to catch up here in the home office, do a lot of odds and ends work around the office. Since it's a new office building for us, there was a lot of finish work that I needed to do. And then sadly, we had to reduce our staff size. And that's pretty much why we've had a little hiatus here on the video end of it. I don't edit all these videos. Thankfully, Mac, our video producer, who had been with us full-time for a long time, he had recently taken another job and working for us part-time. So he was able to stay at his full-time job. We took a little pause on the videos, and now Mac's going to start back up and we're going to start making videos again. We'll be releasing videos once a week, every Saturday for starters, and then as we travel and do more content, then we'll be releasing more videos from there. Catching up around the office has been great. I do still have staff here, and we are going through all of our back-end files, website, all of the different things that coordinate the logistics of a trip that is super duper important. And I was able to go back through and really pay attention to everything in Tanzania and everything in Nepal and everything in Peru and everything in Patagonia. And moving forward, what we're going to do is start to offer custom private trips here domestically in Utah. We hold the national permits for all 5 national parks. That's Zion, Bryce, Capitol Reef, Arches, and Canyonlands National Parks. If you've never been to Southern Utah, it is amazing. If you have been, you need to go again. It is amazing. I don't care. I've been here for 28 years in Utah, and I'm going down this weekend once again. I'll be shooting some videos this weekend. I'll be by myself, so I'll be properly social distanced from everybody. Accordingly, I'm sure I won't see very many, if any, people at all. And we'll be able to accommodate private custom trips in southern Utah. Going to the national parks, going to the state parks, going to the geological sites, the recreational areas, pictograph and petroglyph sites, the archaeological sites, and the dinosaur tracks. There's things to do in southern Utah, much more than just hiking, although hiking is primo down in southern Utah. There's an amazing history of the Wild West down there, from Butch Cassidy and the Wild Bunch right on through Robber's Roost and all the different areas in southern Utah. So we'd like to offer private groups for people. So come visit me. I'd love to take you on a trip down in southern Utah. I'd love for myself or one of our other guides to take you down there and really show you an amazing time for any group size. 1 person, 2 people, up to 12 people, easily in our vans. Families, friends, groups of different people would be really fun to host in southern Utah. So that's what we're looking at doing. I'll be shooting a series of videos down in southern Utah. First, for starters, for me, on just my own private adventures down there to showcase the different areas that we can explore and explore together, the different activities, as well I do have some upcoming trips down in southern Utah. I've got a group going in the beginning of July, and then a larger group hopefully going with an alumni travel group in November. So anytime over the summer or into the fall, we'll be going down there. We do hope that things continue to progress and get better. We hope one day there's a vaccination for the coronavirus. We also hope that things de-escalate on a sense of us being able to travel more comfortably domestically and then internationally. Our travel partners overseas really count on our tourism and the visiting that we do and exploring our world. Like Geljan in Nepal, Raymond and Robert in Tanzania, Christian up in Iceland, Christian and Leslie down in Patagonia, Joseph in Peru, to all of the other men and women that make it possible, from right here in the Worldwide Trekking office to the far corners of the world. It's a huge team of people that comes together that helps make it possible for us to run these adventures for our guests who we appreciate dearly. It's a real pleasure as a guide to share the world and all the experiences that it has to offer, the cultures, the challenges, the good and the bad days with a lot of different people. And it's a pleasure to share them with all of you here on YouTube, all of our subscribers. I want to thank you very much for tuning in to Worldwide Trekking's channel. It was really nice to hear from some people in the last week that were YouTube subscribers, some of our regulars that said, where are the videos? And you guys need to be posting videos. And I really do appreciate that. I really do appreciate the shout out. I needed to, get off my ass and make sure that we were doing these videos again. And that's just what we're going to start to do. We do have a whole series that I shot in January down in Machu Picchu in Peru that we didn't get a chance to post. So we'll be posting some of the content from Peru. It's an amazing trek and into Machu Picchu, the Sacred Valley, and many other Inca sites, the culture, the people, and the Inca ruins, of course. We'll post more here from our new Worldwide Trekking studio. I'm really happy with this spot. It's going to be nice to shoot from here as well. I'll be posting more from the field. We are continuing to support all of our overseas Human Outreach Project programs, and we're actually continuing to build. We're finishing a fish pond at the KKC right now in Tanzania, Africa. We're finishing up a pavilion for our school lunch program there as well. We're looking forward to breaking ground on a new medical clinic that's in Farishay, Nepal for the Himalayan Rescue Association and the trekkers and the local people en route in the Khumbu to Everest Base Camp. Locally this summer, our Hop Outdoors program will have to take a little bit of a pause just based on the fact that we're not bringing groups together right now and the kids are still out of school. So those programs won't happen. But we will all flourish soon. We'll all continue to grow. We'll all continue to push forward. And as I say to a lot of my groups on the mountain, when the mountain pushes you, push back. And that's what we'll do. That's what we'll continue to do. And we will proceed forward here with our YouTube channel and our content, and start with our private custom trips in southern Utah. We would love to have you join us. Sign up for an international adventure, Patagonia in the fall, Nepal in the fall. We have Aconcagua coming up this January. We have Tanzania. We're looking at Kilimanjaro for Christmas and summiting on New Year's morning, and a number of full moon trips on Kilimanjaro. So a lot of good things coming up. Again, thanks to our subscribers. Thanks for the people that tune into our YouTube channel. I really do appreciate you, and I look forward to having Worldwide Trekking return once again and continuing our mission to travel our world and guide our planet and have a great time doing it with great guests in faraway places, exploring cultures, and bringing this world together. So thank you very much. Look forward to continuing on here with our channel and continuing on. Thank you.